Streetwise, Intellect, Productions.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Bubble Podcast. These are live interviews that I'm starting to hold on Saturdays. I'm picking artists here and there that I want to speak with. I'm starting to get the roster filled up. Please forgive the sporadic lives, but I'm getting there. We're getting there. But today I got a nice little special guest for y'all. This is an artist that has been acquainted with me outside of the music. And I seen that he's doing his thing. And I seen that he is really on point with his entrepreneurial. You know what I mean? He's always been that business mind, but I'm going to let him come on here and tell y'all about that, tell y'all who he is. And then...
My name is ThaGamer. I'm from Oakland, California. East Oakland, California to be exact. Deep East Oakland, California to be extra exact. Born and raised, you know what I mean? And that's
what you doing. What you doing in music?
I'm sharing it live right now. Give me 1 second, big bro. I got you. I'm just trying to make sure we get this motherfucker.
Get it all situated, man. I want everybody in here.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to make sure we get a dope interview. I'm trying to get everybody in here, many people as possible. You know what I mean? I want to make sure we're going to get this thing fired up.
All right, so while you're doing that, my man says Al the Gamer from East Oakland, California. Just like he said, my man has this entrepreneurial mind about him. Like I said in the earlier, we got history. We know each other a little bit outside of the music. But my man is really dope with what he's doing, what I saw that he's doing. And I want you to get on here and talk about it, pick your brain about it. So are you all situated now?
Yeah, I'm good. We good. Let's do it.
All right. So why don't you let the people know a little bit first, what do you do in music?
So basically, I've been doing music a long time, bro. So I've been rapping since I was like 9 years old. I signed my first record deal to Dollars and Spence Records back in '95, bro.
Okay.
That's when they had, if you know, Dollars and Spence was a record label that 3 Times Crazy was signed to. That's 3 Times Crazy, the legendary rap group out of Oakland with Keep the Sneak, Adrian Man, and B.A.
Right.
They were signed to Dollars and Spence. Shout out to Spence. Gave my first record deal. Tone Capone, legendary producer that made I Got 5 on it. You know what I mean? If y'all know that hit song by the Loonies. You know what I'm saying? And so I've been doing music since I was 9 years old, bro. And so I got in the game early.
All right, as far as like your record deal, you said it was back in '95. How did that go?
So we signed to Dollars and Spence. That's when they had a deal with New Tribe.
Okay.
So it was cool, but then the label fell apart. Dollars and Spence fell apart. New Tribe fell apart. So 3 Times Crazy, they ended up signing with the Gov. They ended up doing their own thing. Spence, I don't know what he ended up doing. So that fell apart. So I ended up at about 15. I ended up moving to Seattle and start messing with Sibo.
Okay.
I moved to Seattle at about 15, 16. I was messing with Sibo. He was West Coast Mafia. He had a deal with Warlock Records out of New York. Mm-hmm. That's when the Mob Figures was signed with Sibo. Shout out to the Mob Figures, legendary. So I'd been around some legendary groups, man, some legendary people as a youngster. So they had to deal with Warlock, West Coast Mafia, Sibo, Big Ike. Shout out to Big Ike in Seattle. Shout out to 206, Tacoma, all that up there, right? That didn't pan out either, you feel what I'm saying? So I ended up coming back home like 17, 18, and I started doing my own thing, independent out the trunk. I started my own record label called Young Black Entrepreneur Entertainment.
What's the name of it?
Young Black Entrepreneurs Entertainment.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
I started that off selling dope. I was 17. I came back home. I started selling dope. This 01. The crack era was still popping around that time. You feel me? So I came home. But my mom died when I was 15. So I lost my mom at 15. So when I moved to Seattle at 16 with Sibo and them, I was stuck it for about a year. That didn't work out. I came back home at 16 and a half, almost 17. I got right in the dope game. You feel me? Started selling dope. Got back in the studio. My nigga B the Weeder. Shout out B the Weeder. If y'all know B the Weeder, another Bay Area rapper. That was my best friend at one point in time. That's still my dog. We just ain't as close, but he produced half my album. I dropped an album called God Bless the Child That Can Hold His Own.
Okay.
He produced half that album. I put that shit out in high school. I was going to Skyline High School in Oakland. I was out the trunk with that shit. Yeah. I pressed that shit up on Disc Makers. If you heard of Disc Makers, and they was in Berkeley. Pressed up 1,000 CDs from Disc Makers independently off dope money. I had copped a little 300Z, Brown Z clean. I was selling that shit all through Oakland. all
So
through.
wait. So let's back up to where you went to Seattle. Like that's what I wanted to get back to. SIBO.
Okay.
You
Okay.
went all the way to Seattle just to fuck with SIBO? That's from Sacramento?
Yeah. So listen. So I met Sibo when I was a youngster at a party in Oakland, the Ice Cream Jam.
Okay.
Met Sibo at like 11, 12 years old, freestyling at the Ice Cream Jam. He ran back into me again when I was 15. We had
Okay.
a picnic in Oakland at the Sunnyside Park for a legendary street figure named Big Ran, R.I.P. Big Ran ended up getting killed. So Big Ran was up there doing the party. I was always the rapper, Brandon Hood. Like I said, I've been rapping since I was 9, 10 years old.
Right.
So that I get on stage, I rap. Sibo want to fuck with me because he remembered me from the Ice Cream Jam. So
Okay.
he literally take me to my house on 80th and Hillside. This before my mama died.
Right.
Sibo met my mama. He asked my mama, can he take me to Seattle? He take me, my mama said, yeah. He take me to Seattle. I'm performing with Sibo and the My Figures. We in Seattle, we in Tacoma, we performing. I'm rocking the stage. I'm 15 years old. I'm in all the clubs. This before I move out there. This before my mama died and all the shit. So we thugging. I come back home. So when I come back home, you know, I'm back home. Then my mom ended up passing away and all the shit. You feel what I'm saying? So then months down the line.
How did that hurt your support? Because I know mom was like a big support. If
When
SIBO
my
had to come
mom
ask
died,
mom,
when my
she had
mama
to be like
died,
a real big support.
yeah, when my mama died, it fucked me up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So my mama died. My mama died from suicide.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So my mom took,
All
you
right,
know,
we ain't
died.
gonna get too deep into
Yeah,
that,
I'm
man.
saying
I'm
that's a
sorry to
whole
hear
other
that.
story. That's another
Yeah.
story. Like I said, but
Yeah,
that's
that's
how she passed. So
yeah.
suicide awareness check
How
with
did
the
how did
people.
you how did you pull
So
yourself up by the bootstraps and be like, man, okay, I'm about to do that. This is what I want people to hear. I want people to hear stories like yours, as far as like,
I'm
all
gonna
right,
tell you.
I'm
So
in this.
months down the line, I'm 16 now. I'm still
Yeah.
thugging on 9-0 because I'm from 9-0 in Oakland. I'm from Booker's. So months down the line, I'm in the streets. I'm thugging. Some shit happened. You know, the way I moved back to Seattle was it was a gift and a curse. I'm going through some street shit. I
Okay.
called Big Ike like, I need to get up out of here. You feel
Okay.
me?
Yeah.
Big Ike, a real nigga, he booked me a flight. I get up out of there, go to Seattle. Big Ike take me in. Feel me? I'm
Okay.
thugging out there for like a year. You know what I mean? But the music shit ain't taking off, and I'm just out there thugging like house to house, Seattle, Tacoma, everywhere. I'm only 16. I'm like, man, fuck it. After a
Surviving, man.
while,
I
it's
just
like, man,
survived.
just send me back home.
Yeah.
This shit ain't working. I gotta go back. I gotta go face the music with whatever I got going on. I ain't gonna go too deep with what I had going on, but it was some street shit. I'm like, man, just send me back home. I'll figure that shit out. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I
Right.
went back home and just dug back into that shit head first. And you know, and I took off in the street shit, and I got on my grind. I was a young nigga having money. You feel what I'm saying? And I just went up, and I was independent out the trunk.
So
You know
where
what I
did
mean?
where the clothing line come in at?
I just started my clothing line a couple years ago, bro. I'm
Okay.
41 years old. You feel what I'm
So
saying?
speak on the
So
clothing line. What you got going on?
my clothing
What
line
that
called
spin off?
Gamer Gear. Like this, my brand right there, the clothing line Gamer Gear. That's my logo right there.
Right.
So I got the Gamer Gear clothing. I started that shit in 2020. You feel what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
So this years down the line. So we talking about from 2002 to 2020. In between, it's a lot of shit that I done been doing. I've been throwing parties at Caribbean City, a party promoter. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all kind of shit. I done did all kind of shit, bro. So now that I'm 41, my son 18 now, he doing music. You know what I'm saying? He like a little mini me. I look at him at 18 now. I see myself with just without all the struggles that I went through. Because he had me his whole life. I didn't have my pops like that. He was around, but he was fucked up. He come from the crack era. I was going through my own struggles dealing with the bottle. You know what I'm saying? I drink. I'm a recovering. I'm a recovering alcoholic. So
I
I'm
hear
in
you.
recovery right now. I'm 2 weeks sober tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
So
So
come up
my
with your
pops wasn't.
so
You know
so
what I mean?
coming up to your son, the issue with your son getting into music. Does that mean that your music journey stops?
Hell nah. I just dropped it. You see, I just dropped it. You Should Be Mine song.
Break it down, bro.
Yeah. So right now, I do music more as a hobby. I'm not pushing as hard, but I'm never gonna stop doing music. I love music. That's my therapy. I get in that booth. It's therapy to me. So when I rap about my music, my reality. I rap about my struggle. All my music is my story. So when I
Right.
get in the booth, I'm rapping nothing but reality shit. All my songs, I just did a song for him called Just You and Me. You feel me? I did a
Yeah.
heart to heart song for my little nigga. You feel me? I did a song called I Apologize for the ladies because I've been a disrespectful ass little motherfucker. You get me? I
Yeah.
did a song called Dear Donna for my daughter. Like all my music is reality music. You feel me? So that's my therapy in that booth.
So are
But
you
my
putting it? Are
son,
you
I'm
putting it
pushing
out?
him to the forefront. I'm like the
Yeah,
Birdman. I want to rub my hands. I
there
can
you go.
rap better than Birdman as, you know what I'm saying? But I'm really just trying to be the CEO.
But look,
You know what
but
I mean?
look, but look. Are you going to push him like you were not pushed? Are you going to
Yeah,
give him that
that's
extra
the
push,
goal. That's the goal is to push Lil Blood
but
and
not
put him in
force
the
him, right?
forefront. And then I'm still dropping. And then, if I get a hit song or something, because it only take one hit song to catapult my whole catalog.
Right.
The whole time I did music, bro, I own everything. Only time I was under a label was when I was with my CEO, RIP Juan Yo, Big Juan. I was with Secret Society Entertainment when I got out of prison in '06. I went to prison in '05 in Vegas. When I was 20, I got out at 22.
Yeah.
I signed with my CEO, Big Yo, RIP. He died in '08, got killed. Rest in peace. You feel me? I was the president of the label. I was never an artist. I was always the president / artist with Big Yo. So we had Secret Society. I have an album called '80s Baby. I never really released it because I always was told from Yo to drop that shit right. So I'm still sitting on it. It don't
Mm,
matter how old it is. I'm gonna release it one day and I'm gonna
there you
release
go.
that shit properly. I don't be fucking from '08. When I drop that shit, it's gonna come out. It's gonna be new to the world, old to me. But I'm gonna put that shit out right like my nigga wanted me to do it. You get me?
But
So
that's a good point. I tell people that, man. I'm like, no matter how old the music is to you, it's always new to somebody else, bro.
exactly,
Put
because they never
put the
heard it.
shit
You feel
out,
me?
sit on it for 10 years, and put it out. It's gonna
Exactly.
be brand new.
Exactly.
You know what I
It was
mean?
his
So
wishes to put it out correctly. This ain't no out the trunk album. He put like 50,000 into that project. We got
right.
features from Shina, Too Short on the intro and the outro, Be Legit, Dwayne Wiggins, Be the Weeder, Chris the Fifth, Mr. Fab. You know what I mean? We got classic features on that shit. So I'm gonna drop it eventually when my money right and I can put it out right in the memory of Big Yo. So I'm gonna push Lil Al that because this is his dream to do the music, and I'm gonna push him and I'm gonna keep dropping. But like I said, I got the Birdman hand rub. You feel what I'm saying? Because I want Lil Blood. And then I got Young Junior. That's my little brother. He signed with FOD, but that's my little bro. I introduced him to the music game as far as pushing him when he was young. But I had a lot of other shit going on that I really couldn't push him how I wanted to. So shout out to Filthy, putting him on all the way and putting him in the limelight with the music. And Lil Junior doing his thing. He about to drop next month. He back. He took a little break, but he back dropping. He from my hood. That's my little partner. But I always put him on the stage, showed him love. He always shot me out his interviews because it's deeper than music with me and him. That's my little brother from the hood. So Lil Young Junior, he doing his thing. Lil Al, they doing their thing. So, and I'm just doing my thing in life, but as a man, trying to make sure my son could see me being a man. Like I
That's the
switched
shit.
my life up and went to work and handle my business as a man to show him, nigga, handle your business as a man first and foremost. You can chase your rap dreams and shit, but you gotta be a man. You gotta handle life. You gotta be responsible. You gotta pay these bills. You gotta go out and get your money. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
what life about. That's my message I preach to these young niggas, bro. You can chase your dreams and want to be popping and all that, but if you ain't being responsible as a man, then fuck all that other shit, bro. You boosty. You get me? You
Nah,
trying to be a rapper, nigga. You don't even know about your credit. You feel me?
you're saying some real good shit, bro. Everybody need to hear this shit. I love
Yeah,
artists like this.
that's what I be
So
preaching,
let's
bro.
hold on.
Hey, shout out
Let's
to
play.
my little nigga, Lil Yo. That's Lil Juan right there in the comments. He talk about I got send me the royalties. He gonna release me from the contract. That's remember I told you Big Yo, who RIP, that's his son. He talking shit, but shout
Yeah,
out to Lil Yo too. That he's still here. He remind me of his pops. That's a raw young nigga right there. Shout out Lil Yo. So
that's what's
he
up.
still he keep the
So the
memory
song that
alive too for sure.
I'm hearing on your profile right now. That's something that you pushing right now. Is that brand
Yeah,
new?
that's my new single. It's called You Should Be Mine. It was inspired by a young lady that I'm crushing on right now. You know what I'm saying? And
How did she receive the song?
I met the young lady, and then we just hit it off, and we've been talking and linking up and all the shit. And then I get motivated by things, and I get inspired by people and by things. So I met the lady, we was talking, and I got inspired. So I wrote a song for her, and you speak things into existence. So I wrote the song before I even met the lady, and
Oh,
now I've
okay.
met her, and we got a budding relationship that we building on. Shout out to her, man. Shout out to that young lady. She knows what she
Okay,
is,
that's
man.
what's up, man. How's the song doing as far as numbers? You just put it out, or
I just put it out last Friday on all streaming platforms. So it's on iTunes, it's on Spotify, it's on Apple Music. You check the numbers after 30 days.
okay?
So I just did an AI video for it. I'm gonna shoot the real video soon. But the AI video, I just dropped the AI video yesterday. So the
All right.
AI video,
So where can people really come see you without going to streaming? Do you have like a website or something that people can go
Nah,
to?
check me out on Bigo, bro. Bigo where I be at. If you got a Bigo, Bigo. Everybody kind of Bigo. My name Al the Gamer on everything. Spell the with an A though, not an E. ALTHAGAMER on all platforms. I'm on Bigo every day streaming, popping shit, talking shit. Come back there, throw some gifts, show some love. We be trolling, we having fun, we popping shit. I'm on Bigo every day. Come throw me some gifts, come fuck with me. That's why I'm at every day on Bigo, bro. I don't really
Okay.
be on the gram like that. I post my videos and pictures on the gram, but I'm on Bigo every day. That's where you can find me at.
Okay. So when your video popped up in my feed a couple days ago, that was really like the first time I seen of you in a while. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like
but
I was telling.
cause I don't be on the gram like that. And I think I'm shadow banned from Instagram. I don't know why, bro. Yeah, that's my Bigo ID right there. My nigga Yo just dropped it on Bigo. That's where it's at. Come back there and fuck with me. We be back
Yeah.
here fired up. And for everybody who want to make money on Bigo. I don't know if you got a Bigo, bro. You can
No,
make
I
money
don't.
on there. You should
I
get a
don't.
Bigo because they paying you back there. Same way you doing your interviews like this on
Yeah.
Bigo. You can become a paid host. You can start your own family, and people can, like right now while we're doing this interview, people could be
Yeah.
coming back there throwing you beans, gifting you, and you get paid once a month. People making like 10,000, 5,000 a month back there, bro. So hit me on the
Yeah.
back end when we get done with this interview. I can put you on if you want to get a big up.
It's all good. It's all
Yeah,
good.
for
It's all
real.
good. So why don't you tell people, is with that song that you put out part of a bigger project, or is it just going to be just that single?
Nah, I actually just, like I said, I got the song You Should Be Mine. Got the song Dear Donna. I got the song, what else I got? I got You Should Be Mine, Dear Donna. Just You and Me. I basically just did a little mixtape. I got like 7 songs. So
Oh,
I'm
sorry,
dropping them all
like a
on
little
YouTube.
EP or something.
Yeah, it's like a quick little EP, like a mixtape, bro. So
Okay.
I'm just putting it all on my YouTube because I'm in the process of trying to get my YouTube monetized.
So
So
you
I've been
putting
doing,
out singly?
yeah, they
Yep.
singly, bro. And just
Okay.
go to my YouTube channel, Al the Gamer. That's my YouTube. I'm trying to get my YouTube monetized. So I've been dropping hella singles on my YouTube to try to get my YouTube monetized. But you know,
Okay.
YouTube where the money at, bro. So I just
Why
been
don't
dropping
you
shit.
explain to people what you're doing in order to get your back office part of your music like secure, to make sure that you got your money coming in, or at least going to get some money when you get your music played? What do you do to make that happen?
First thing first, like I said, is getting your YouTube monetized. And
Okay.
then, like right now, I'm getting my YouTube monetized. I'm dropping mixtape beat songs, but usually I'm doing that so I can, when I get my YouTube monetized, everything I drop is going to be original beats because I got hella songs that I'm sitting on that I haven't dropped. So once I get my YouTube monetized, I'm gonna start dropping all my music that I haven't put out yet on my YouTube because my page is monetized and I own all my music. So then when I'm monetized, all my views is going to pay me. You get me?
So you don't
I'm
have to have a certain
monetized.
amount of subscribers because you
Yes, you
already
have a
monetized
certain
your
amount of
music.
subscribers and a certain amount of watch hours
Yeah.
on YouTube. And then you can get monetized. Once you're
Okay.
monetized, all your views, you start getting paid.
Yeah.
So when I get monetized, right, then I drop something that some feeling, even if it's just a skit or a video or anything, not even music, and that shit hit 1 million views, that's a check because I'm monetized. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I'm working on that. And then, like I said, all my music I drop on the Muse. That's my little distribution site. I own all my shit. So all my Spotify plays, all my Apple Music downloads, I get everything. I own all my shit. I always been a boss, bro. I never been under nobody. I already been a CEO since I was 17 years old. None of my record deals worked out. So when I came home from Seattle, I started selling drugs. I started fucking with the girls, getting money. I always been a boss. Period. From there on out, I've never been under nobody. I never
But
been beside with a nigga. You hear
with
me?
the music,
Besides when I was with
with
Yo.
with the music thing, right? I want you to explain the difference because you were signed, right? You were signed at one point. So you were an artist, right? But now you're doing no shit on your own. Is it harder? And what's the rewards? You know what I mean? Let people know that it's hard, but the rewards is better.
See,
You
when
see
you're
what
an
I'm saying
artist, when you
with that
sign with
comparison?
somebody, you got to back it. You know what I mean? You could just focus on being the artist. You focus on going to the studio. Focus on doing your videos. That shit paid for, you good. You get what I'm saying? When you the artist and the CEO, you got to focus on the studio, the video, but you got to focus on financing that shit.
Yep.
So you got to get the money. You get what I'm saying? So I had to do both when I was an artist. But when I was an artist, I was hella young. So I always had to focus on both because I always been the CEO and the artist when I was growing. When I was with Yo, like I said, I was the vice president. I was the president too. Why Yo really didn't know about the music business. He just had the paper. So he was my big homie. He was a street nigga. So I was helping him with the music. That's why he put me under his umbrella because I knew about the business already because I was already a CEO since I was 18. So when I went to prison and came home, he took me under his wing. So I was the artist and the president. and I was teaching him, and he, you know what I mean. So I always been the artist and the executive, because I'm helping with the beats. I'm doing this. I never really got to just be an artist since I've been grown. You feel what I'm saying? I always had to do. I had to wear many hats since I've been grown. I never just been able to sit back and just focus on being an artist, and that's cool because now I have that boss mentality. I know how to do the business side. That's why I own all my shit. Nobody own my shit. You feel me? And like if I get one hit single, like how Mozzie did. Mozzie got that Blotted Out song, and his whole catalog took off. Now he rich. So I get one hit song, my catalog gonna catapult. I said all my old music that's old to me, new to the world. So it just
Yeah, you got to put it out there for people to hear it though.
That's what I'm saying. You got to drop.
Yeah.
You drop that shit, put that shit out. Fuck letting it sit on your computer. That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm trying to get my YouTube monetized. So it's time to start dropping all that shit. Fuck letting that shit sit on the computer. Drop
That's
that
what's
shit.
up.
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just dropping.
That's what's up. So you sound like you got a plan. What's your end goal for, you know what I mean? I don't want to say end goal because we've never stopped doing the music, but what's your plan for, like, okay, you're going to reach a point and then you're going to hand it off to your son, presumably?
That's what I was going to say. My goal is just to kick the dough down for my son, bro.
Okay.
I'm already hella popular. I know it. I'm known where I'm from. I'm known in other places. So my thing is just to really alley-oop my son. I ain't tripping off the shit. I'm old head, bro. I like being in the house. I just did a song with my son and my little nephew when I was like, it's a young nigga world, and I'm an OG. You get me? I'm old head. It's a young nigga world. You know what I'm saying?
Me too, man. I mean, you was a youngster back in the days, coming over and messing with me back in the days, boy. So, I mean, I don't know if you remember that.
I don't. I ain't gonna lie. Shit. I'm an old nigga. My memory fucked up. That's how old
I know.
I am. You hear me? I've been around a long time around this motherfucker. I think I got PTSD because I don't remember a lot of shit. I've been through so much shit, bro. I've been outside for so long. Niggas know Lil Al. I was thugging as a youngster. I was in the trenches. Niggas see Lil Al outside. Everywhere you go, you see Lil Al. I'm thugging. I got bitches. I'm on the block. I'm selling dope. I've been thugging. So now people wonder why I don't really be outside no more. I'm comfortable in the house, bro. I'm safe. That's why it's cool for me to be on Bigo talking shit. And motherfuckers wonder why I be at the house. Nigga, I'm safe. I'm chilling. I've been outside forever. I'm happy at home, chilling, kick back, nigga fly, nigga on camera. I'm good. Outside is for them youngsters. You get me?
Hey, so I feel you, bro. I'm in the same boat with you. I feel you. So with that being said, let me ask you this question, right? So you haven't sent me any music, guys. He hasn't sent me any music. I just was seeing him on the gram, and I remember him from back in the days, and then we just tapped in. I don't know. What made you tap in with me and was like, let's get this interview in tomorrow?
Because I see you like the shit, and when people like my shit, I go to their page. So when you like the shit, I checked you out. I seen you was doing interviews. I'm a networker, bro. So you doing interviews, I say, hey, man, get me on.
Yeah.
Fuck you mean? It's only right. You hear me? We networking. I know I'll get dope interviews.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a win-win. You doing your thing, I'm doing my thing. Let's drop a dope interview. Hopefully it help you motherfuckers want to come network with you off this. And it's going to give me some promotion. I don't give a fuck if 2 people see it. That's 2 new motherfucking fans I'm a gang.
Well, that's what I do it for, bro. Everything is growth.
That's how I network. You feel me?
Everything is growth. Yeah, I appreciate that. So when can I expect to get some music from you?
Send me your email. Send me your email. I'm going to send you that shit, man. That shit easy work. I'm going to be sending that shit as soon as we get off this bitch. I'm going to send you the songs I said I've been knocking out, my new shit. Yeah,
I need to get you on the episodes, man, because I just recorded the next episode for this week, so I'm gonna get you in rotation, man. Start letting people hear what you do, and that way it helps promote you as an artist. You know what I mean? It shows us networking out here in the Bay Area, and that's what I'll be doing it for.
We good.
Any questions you got for me before you get into anything else about your music and then conclude? Any questions?
Shit, man. Basically, just what you got going on. What's your goal with the interview thing, man? I mean, how can I help? Because I'm trying to help too. I'm trying
to help right now by sending out and sharing and all of that stuff.
Get Al on this motherfucker next. You feel me?
That's what's up. I mean, that's what's up. We gonna set it up, bro. We're gonna start our little networking out. I love that you got at me yesterday and that we got this set up so quick. You know what I mean?
Easy, man. This shit don't take long. Motherfuckers be lagging. That's that lollygagging shit. I'm quick, man. You know what I mean?
Right,
all I gotta do is get dressed, man, and cut the phone on. Not even the camera no more. Cut the phone on, man. That's it. That shit ain't nothing, man. And I ain't no shy nigga. Niggas be shy. I do this shit naturally, man. You hear me?
That's what's
I
up.
can't wait to talk. I like talking. Yeah, and I like being in front of the camera.
That's what's up, man. And all that shit worked out for both of us, bro. It
Most
worked out for
definitely.
both of us.
Most definitely. For
So
sure.
why don't you? All right, let's start wrapping it up here. Why don't you go ahead one more time? Tell people how they can get in touch with you and get some music or start listening to your music on a
Okay,
real.
listen. I'm Al the Gamer on all platforms. ALTHAGAMER on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify. On Instagram, you see what it is. It's Al_the Gamer, of course. On motherfucking YouTube, it's Chop the Game with Gamer TV. Bigo, my Bigo ID right there, Al the Gamer. All that shit. You can find me Al the Gamer. All you gotta do is type in Al the Gamer, spell it with an A. All my shit gonna pop up. What else I got coming up? I got gamer gear for sale. If you want to order some shit, I don't have a website, but you can hit me on any of my platforms, inbox me. All I'm gonna need is your address. Let me know what you want. I take PayPal, Zelle, Cash App, Apple Pay, all the shit. Deliveries, make sure they always come. They always on time. I do it like that. I got all colors, all sizes. I got hats, hoodies, shirts, t-shirts, all the shit. Gamer gear. I got gamer girl clothing for the ladies. We got kid sizes, all the shit. Tap in with me. That's how I'm coming. I got watches too. Nigga got his own watch, man. Gamer gear watches.
Okay.
Niggas ain't got no watches, man. You hear me? Got watches around this bitch.
Yeah.
So, hey, look, that's the name of my podcast, Chopping Game with Gamer. That's what I do on Bigo. Chopping Game with Gamer, man. That's my podcast on Bigo.
Okay.
That's how I'm
Well,
coming.
maybe you can have me on there as a guest.
I can have you on
My
there.
brain.
That's why I said make a Bigo. Make a Bigo. Send me your number. I'll send you my link. So when you download it, I get a bonus. And then I can put you on with all the game. You can start making money off that shit. I can put you on with the agency lady. You can become a paid host in one day. And it's up to you to build your own followers. You can tell all your people from Instagram to follow you on Bigo, bro. And when you do interviews like this, they can gift you. You get paid every 30 days. It's like doing a 30-day grind every month. The most I done made on there is $1,500. And that's life. This niggas on there making $8,000 a month, bro. On Bigo.
That's what's up.
On
That's
my
what's
mama.
up.
So
I'm
y'all on that
gonna
Bigo.
take
It's
you up on
killing
that. We'll
Instagram.
take you up on
Instagram
that.
trash.
We're gonna go back and forth in the DMs and get the contacts going and all of
And
that stuff
I'm gonna give you the
after we hear this
rundown, bro.
live.
I'm gonna give you that Bigo game is where it's at. Promise you.
Yeah, no, we network family now, bro.
And look,
I
here go one of
appreciate
my
it.
hats right here, actually. One of my gamer gear hats.
That's what's up. Put it out there. Yeah.
Yeah, gamer gear, man. That's the hat. So I got hats. See, I got the sober because I'm on my sober shit right now.
Good for you.
We on sobriety, and
Good for you.
that's the gamer gear. That's the sober gamer gear. So I got all that going on, bro. We working.
Okay. Well, everybody, I want y'all to really go out here and touch bases with this man. Like I said, we have some history from back in the days outside of music, but you know what I mean? It was vague, so it's not worth really talking about here. But yeah, my man is dope. I'm glad I got a chance to talk to him again and see what he's doing.
They want us to take out with a song, bro. Hold on, I got my speaker connected. Y'all want to hear something? Can you hear something? Want to hear something?
Well, I mean, shit. I mean, not right here.
I got
not right here.
Speaker.
But yeah, I wanna do all of that stuff, and so I can do, you know what I mean, put my shit together
He said he
and
can't hear
advertise.
right now. Just go to my YouTube and play something, man.
Yeah, then I'm gonna help advertise. That's what I do. You know what I mean? This right here is just made for you to network, let people know who you are, let people know who it is behind the music.
I'll be ready, Puff. I'm ready. Yeah, I mean, don't go to my panel though. Go to my page. All
It's
my
good.
songs is on my page, Puff. Just go to my page. All my shit.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, brother. It's gonna happen. I'm about to get ready to get up out of here, man. I got a couple other things to do on this IG, man. But I appreciate you for at least giving me a chance to talk to you, bud. Thank you. I appreciate it. Once again, y'all, this was Al the Gamer, my man from East Oakland, like he said. Stop by to talk to us on the Bubble Podcast, and I love him for that. You're gonna hear a lot more from him because like I said, we're gonna become networking buddies. You know, once I talk to an artist, y'all part of the family forever, and he's gonna be part of the family once I get this music together. Once again, thank y'all. Tune in next Saturday. I got another couple artists I'm gonna talk to, and we just pick their brains for like 15 minutes. And I appreciate y'all. So once again,
I appreciate you having me, bro.
Yeah. This is MistaRye The Bubble Podcast. We're live with Al the Gamer. We about to sign out, man. Thank you, bro. Thank everybody for tuning in. And then next time, we out.